Greetings YouTube, how you guys doing? It's Rainforest and welcome back to my channel. Yes, today I'm here with another timeless pick a card reading. But before I get into the topic, I want to say thank you so much for everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes. And those of you who hit that notification bell, and those of you who've been following me along this journey on YouTube, I thank you so much for always being there for me with your lovely comments and your support, okay? So I'm back today. This is a timeless pick a card reading. So you guys already know what that means. Whenever you receive the messages is when your spirit and your soul is supposed to be receiving these messages, okay? So there'll be timestamps listed below. And there's information there also if you want to book a personal reading with me, we can set something up. All the information if you want to follow me on Instagram, and also if you would like to book a distant Reiki healing session with me, as I am a Reiki practitioner. I'm a Reiki master. I specialize in Usui Reiki and quantum energy healing, as well as down below there's information if you're looking for handmade crystal healing jewelry. I want you to check out Blues Traveling Jewels. That's BLUES Traveling Jewels on Instagram. We work very closely together, okay? So with that being said and all of those formalities out of the way, today's timeless pick a card reading is messages from your ancestors, what they want you to know, okay? So this is something that's been really bothering me. The spirits I serve, Los Muertos, and everybody else who's on my spiritual team, they're like, Rain Forest, you need to do this topic. So I said, okay, I have to listen to you guys because I serve you, and this is what I'm going to bring to the collective, okay? So this is a timeless pick a card reading, and today's topic is messages from your ancestors, what they want you to know, okay? I'm excited about this. I'm just going to go into this deep. I was going to do some breath work with you guys, but I'm amped. I want to get this going because I feel this is going to be really powerful and really strong. So as you see, there's 3 piles in front of you right here. Pile number 1 has a purple feather. Pile number 2, there's a red feather. And for pile number 3, there's a blue feather, okay? I want you guys to take a few minutes. I want you to resonate with the feather that catches your attention. Remember, you guys, I always tell you, never pick the one as your favorite color. Pick the one that you resonate with your mind's eye, okay? Because that's the one that you're supposed to be receiving the messages from, all right? I'll give you guys another few minutes, and then I'm going to start. Okay? Those of you who picked pile number 1, the purple feather, messages from your ancestors, what they want you to know. Before I even pull this over, I feel here there's a very strong connection to your ancestors. Those who picked the purple, you have a very strong connection with your ancestors, even the ancestors that you don't even know. Your ancestors that have passed away a long time ago. I feel you have a great connection with them. I feel that you honor, obey, and respect them. I feel that you provide them offerings very often. That's what I'm feeling. And that's the messages that I'm getting even before I flip the cards over. I'm like a very strong bond that you have with them. And you're very connected. And I also want to tell you, for those of you who chose pile number 1, your ancestors, they thank you for all that you do. They thank you for being who you are. They love you and they are very, very proud of you, is what I'm getting. Okay? Now let me flip the cards over and see. Okay? Translucent, love the darkness. Translucent, love the darkness. This is the first thing that they're saying to me. Okay, so the first message that I'm getting from my pile number 1's messages from your ancestors, they are telling me that right now that you are going through a period of some darkness. Okay, they're telling me that you had a really rough time in 2020. We are now into 2021. This is January 7th, and they're telling me, the messages that I'm getting, that you went through some really rough stuff. Not just COVID-19, the pandemic, or anything like that, which has affected everybody all over the world, all over the in each different country. Not just the United States, where I'm doing this reading from. This is telling me that you've gone through a tremendous amount of hurt, a tremendous amount of, I feel that you've also lost family members that were very important to you, family members and close friends in the year of 2020. And what I'm getting from your ancestors, the messages that I'm getting is what they want you to know is not to worry, that they're always with you. They're always by your side. They never left you. Although you've gone through some really hard and dark times in 2020, they're here with you. Okay? They never left your side. And they want to help you move forward in 2021. They want you to get through the grief. They want you to get through the loss and the bereavement. They want you to heal. Okay, let's pull the next card. The next card is the circle. Okay, and what this circle is saying to me, what your ancestors is saying, is that you'll come full circle. And 2020, 21, you're going to be coming full circle. You're no longer going to be living with the pain, the grief, and the loss. You're going to be healing yourself for 2020, 21, and they're going to be very prevalent in your life. Remember when I told you, when I just felt the purple feather, and I provided you messages letting you know that you have a strong connection with your ancestors? I feel that they're going to be coming in even stronger, because I feel, and what your ancestors are saying, is that you need them now more than you ever needed them before, because of everything you've gone through in 2021. I mean, excuse me, in 2020, I meant to say. Forgive me. It's just that we're in 2021 right now. So the messages that I'm getting from your ancestors, and what your ancestors are saying, is that for 2000 and 2021, they're going to be even stronger in your life. The connection and the bond is going to get increased and be even stronger than it currently is, because you have gone through so much, and that you're hurting. Okay, you're hurting, and they feel your pain, and they hate to see that you're crying and that you're so sad. And they also want me to let you know, for pile number one, when you are alone and you feel as if someone's put their hand on you and you're home alone, and you're probably like, okay, I know I'm going crazy, I'm here by myself, I know I just felt somebody put their hand on me, like a light, gentle touch. That's them. That is your ancestors. Okay, letting you know that they're still there, and they have never left you, and they are still right by your side. And they're also telling me to let you know that you're not crazy, and that they want you to stop crying. And they also want me to let you know that don't worry, because 2021 is going to be a better year for you. The Eight of Swords. Their message to you is, this is the way you've been feeling. You brought in that pain, that hurt, that loss from 2020. You're currently bringing that into 2021. Your ancestors don't want you to carry that. They want you to pull the swords out of your back, out of your heart. They do not want to see you sad or anything. Because what I'm getting, and the messages that I'm getting from your ancestors, is that there is a great sadness upon you, a great deal of sadness. And what I keep hearing is there's like a hole in your heart, a hole in your heart, like your heart is broken. And they don't want that for you. They want you to be happy. They want you to be smiling again. Your next card is the Elder. The Elder. And this is the ancestor. There's going to be this it's this one ancestor that's going to be coming in even stronger. That's a male. I don't believe you know who this person is. I do believe it's one of your grandfathers, but it's someone from a long time, like a great grandfather. Someone that you don't know, you've never met. And that is the ancestor that's going to be coming in even strong to guide you, to help you, because they want you to help. They want to help you and heal your heart, especially this ancestor. He's coming in very, very strong. And I'm getting the name John. If that means something to you, I'm getting the name John. This ancestor name is John. Okay. You got this in reverse, but I'm turning it right side up. This is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. And I'm going to leave that right side up. That is your ancestors. They're saying to me that they want you to be happy again. They want you to have joy and love in your heart. They want to see you smile again, because they're saying to me that you have such a beautiful smile. That is one of your best features, one of your best qualities. You have a smile like no other, that it lightens up a room. And the next card is the Four of Wands. And that is telling me that your ancestors are saying, for pile number 1, they want to see you doing things that you love, seeing you happy, seeing you overjoyed with love and happiness. They want you to get back to your old self. The way you were before all the loss, the hurt, the pain, and the grief that you've endured for 2020. Sea serpent. This is telling me, what I'm getting from that for pile number 1, you may have dreams. You're going to be having a dream. And in your dream, you're going to be seeing a sea serpent, which is a snake. Or you may come across a snake. A snake is going to come across your path, whether in your dream or while you outside, whatever part of the country you live in. And when you see this snake, your ancestor is telling me to let you know, you will know that they're there. You will know that they have never left your side. So like I said, whether you dream of a sea serpent or you see a snake, because a serpent is a snake, you will know that this great, 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 great grandfather that I mentioned here is with you. That's the messages for pile number 1. I'm moving on to those for pile number 2. The red feather. For pile number 2, what I'm getting off of this feather is that you have a hard time recognizing the messages from your ancestors. I feel that they're trying to get messages to you. I feel that you're very confused. You're not sure. Sometimes you may think that you're going crazy when you hear these things. But they are telling me that they are here, that they are with you, that you are not going crazy. And then that's them trying to speak to you and get messages to you. Okay, let's start pulling the cards. Okay, flash over. It's all in your head. You see what I'm saying? I tell you, like, my team is so strong. You think it's all in your head, but it's not. When you do hear these voices, when you hear these things, these are your ancestors speaking to you. They're talking to you. They're letting you know that, hey, we're here. We got you. We're right by you. Okay? So you're not going crazy, pile number 2. Those are your ancestors speaking to you. Okay? The next card you got out, you got it in reverse. I'm turning it right side up. Is the Holy Mountain. The Holy Mountain. And what they're telling me is that I'm getting what your ancestors are saying for pile number 2. They want you to take a trip. I know that we are going through a COVID-19 right now, and a lot of us are still quarantined in different parts of the world, but they want you to take a trip. And they want you to take a trip. And this trip that they want you to take is alone. They want you to go alone. They want you to go somewhere where there's peace and quiet, where you are surrounded by mountains. If you can take a 3-day weekend off. And they said that once you're alone in solitude and silence, you will feel them even more. And you will hear the messages that they've been trying to tell you that you thought it was all in your head. So for pile number 2, if you can, I am getting from your ancestors, the message that they're bringing is that you need to go away. And once you go away for a couple of days, you will hear what they're saying to you. And you will realize it's not all in your head. The next card that you got out is the Ten of Swords. You see that? The Ten of Swords right here. And what they're telling me also for pile number 2, just like pile number 1, they're telling me that you went through a difficult time last year in 2020. It was really rough. Like I said, for pile number 1, nothing to do with the pandemic. I feel that you've gone through some tough times. I feel that you've gone through a breakup. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a relationship here is the messages that they're saying, they're telling me. Oh, you see that? Synchronicity. I feel there was a bad breakup that you went through. Someone really hurt you. You were really in love with this person. And I feel as if in the messages that I'm getting is that your ancestors are saying that you are extremely heartbroken. That's why the message is that they want you to take some time out and go away. Preferably somewhere where there's mountains, where you can be around Pachamama and nature. That's Mother Nature. I call her Pachamama. That's how I was taught. Mother Earth Gaia. They want you to be somewhere because they want to help you with this relationship. They want to help you with this heartbreak that you recently went through. It was a bad, nasty breakup in 2020. They want to help you. Because they say once you go away and you sit in silence and peace and quiet, and you're able to open yourself up to hear the messages that your ancestors are bringing to you, you will be like this 4 of Cups. You see how happy this individual is riding this rabbit, this hare? This is going to be you because they want to see you happy. They want happiness and joy in your life again. Okay? And as you know, rabbits and hares, they have, when they're pregnant, they have multiple babies, right? So they birth in life. They want you to birth new life, not in the sense of being pregnant. That's not what I'm saying. New life, new growth is what they want. They want you, it's like a death and a rebirth is what they're saying. They want new fertility in your life. They want you to come away from the heartbreak that you endured in 2020 from this relationship that really broke your heart. Okay? The next message that you got, look at this. You got the 6 of Wands, celebration. This is what they want for you. Your ancestors want you to be happy, and they want you to be celebrating again. They want you to celebrate your life, because what they're saying to me, that this breakup really affected you. This was a romantic relationship and a romantic situation. Not like pile number 1 that was different. But for pile number 2, you've been through a tremendous heartbreak. And you really care for this person. So your ancestors are saying, please, we want you, corazón, we love you. We want you to be happy again. We want you to be who you were before, even better. They want to come in and help you repair your heart, is what they're saying. Because this person really, really, really damaged you. And the next card you got out is, it was in reverse, but I'm turning it right side up, is the 3 of Wands. And I'm leaving this right side up, the 3 of Wands. And this is what they're saying, that right now that you're in a place of vulnerability. You're very vulnerable at this point. And that's because you was with this person for a very long time. This is a relationship. I feel that this was a very serious relationship. I feel that you guys were in a relationship more, I'm getting more than 2 years, 2 to 3 years. I'm getting longer than that. So this was something that you know, this was a serious relationship. This is not something that you just started. You guys were in love with each other. And I feel that there was some infidelity. I feel like the individual cheated on you is what I'm getting. But your ancestors wants to help. They want to help you. They are there. They want to repair your heart. And they want you to move past this heartbreak. Buffalo is the animal here that you got. And what I'm getting from this buffalo is when you go away, wherever you decide to go, as I mentioned to you, the messages that I got from those who I serve, Los Muertos, your ancestors are saying when you get to this holy mountain that you got, this place that you're going to go away, that's in nature with Pachamama, and you're going to be around mountains and all this nature, you are going to come across a buffalo. Okay? You are going to see a buffalo wherever you go. Either in your dreams, like I said that, but for you, pile number 2, I don't feel like it's in your dreams like for pile number 1. I'm feeling as when you go on this vacation for a couple of days, you're going to come across a buffalo. And you're going to know that your ancestors are there and your ancestors are with you. Because remember, what I told you, the messages that I got, you get information, you get messages from your ancestors, but you think it's all in your head. You will come across a buffalo. That's all I have for pile number 2. Moving on to pile number 3. Those of you who chose the blue feather. I feel like for pile number 3, like pile number 1, I feel that you know that your ancestors are there. I feel that you have a hard time communicating with them. I feel that you have a hard time communicating with them because you don't know what to say. Because a lot of your ancestors you don't know. I feel that you get a little shy and intimidated. And I feel, and the messages that I'm getting off of this feather is that you are a bit afraid. Because you feel like if you start verbalizing and start speaking, hablando con ellos, it is like you're talking to someone that you don't know. And you feel, I almost hear like your voice, you're saying, this is strange, this is weird, I'm not doing it. Let's see the messages from your ancestors. You have Hex. Okay. It says Hex, be still and allow the enemy to reveal yourself. Now, let me explain what that means to me, so I can tell you what that's saying. Remember how I just said it feels like you feel like it's silly talking to someone you don't know? In actuality, you do know them. So this Hex that's coming out, this message, is that they're your family. Talk to them. They're not your enemy. They love you. They're with you, regardless if you know them or not. That's your family. Ellos son tu familia. Okay? So that's the first message that I'm getting from this, from your ancestors. We're not your enemy. We're here for you. You see? The next card you got out is Magic. Take a look at that. And what I'm getting from this, what your ancestors are saying, your ancestors are telling me that they've been watching you all your life. And they're telling me that when you were very young, that there's something that happened. There was an encounter that happened. Some of you may resonate with this and some of you may not resonate. Something happened when you were younger. And I'm feeling like when you were young, I'm thinking in the age of around 13 is the number that I'm getting. That's what's coming to me. Something happened. And that was your ancestors. Nothing bad. It was something like, for example, I'm going to give you just an example. Like you heard someone talk to you, or you felt someone around you, or you heard whispers and you thought that you were going insane. But that was your ancestors that were there, right by your side, and they still are there with you. And they love you very much. They've been there watching you all since you grew up. But at 13, something really significant happened in your life. And they're telling me to say, you remember, because you thought it was all in your head. The next card that you got out is the Five of Wands. Take a look at this. And the message that your ancestors are saying is that You're going to notice that we're there. You're going to notice that we're there. Please remember what happened when you were 13. That was us. We're not your enemy. We have always been here. That is the messages that I'm getting from the Five of Wands. They're saying, please remember something happened when you were 13. Remember, that was us. The next card that you got out is the Four of Swords. And what that's telling me, with this Four of Swords right here, they're saying that currently right now in your life, that you're working hard on something. You're trying to achieve some type of goals in your life. That you're trying to climb the ladder. And I feel that that ladder that you're trying to climb, is within your career. You're trying to reach the tops of your career. And what I'm getting, the messages that I'm getting, is that they're proud of you and that you will succeed. You will succeed. You will make it to the top of that ladder. You will make it to the top of those stairs because your ancestors are guiding you. They're going to make sure you reach your full potential of success. The next card you got out is the Two of Wands, and you got this in reverse. I'm just showing it to you right side up. The Two of Wands, and I'm leaving it in reverse. And what that's telling me, the messages that they're giving to me, is that don't worry, because that achievement that you're trying to get, where you're trying to take your career, where you're trying to succeed, it is going to happen in the next 2 months. The next 2 months is going to be really important to you, okay? Now remember, this is a timeless pick a card reading, so whenever you receive these messages is when your soul and your spirit needs to hear these messages, okay? So corazón, mi amor, cariño. And 2 months, you will be rising, to that corporate ladder, if you work in corporate or wherever you work, wherever you're trying to climb those stairs to achieve success within your career. It's going to happen in 2 months is what they're saying to me. And the next card you got out is the Hermit. And what that's telling me is that the ancestors that you have a lot of knowledge and a lot of ancient wisdom. And you have an ancestor, that one particular ancestor that you don't know, that I told you that you think that they're your enemies because you feel them and you hear them when I was touching this blue feather, and that you think it's only your head. He's saying it's not. We're not your enemy. We are here. We're with you. This is the ancestor. It's an old wise ancestor. And he's guiding you. He's guiding you. He's working with you. And he's never left your side. And he's the one who's saying, we love you. We've been watching you. Something happened. Remember when you were 13. It was him. And he's still with you. And then you have Spider. And what this is saying and what they're telling me, you may be seeing spiders quite often where you live. A lot more than you usually do. And that is telling me, what your ancestors are saying is that you're weaving a new way of life. Okay? Because you know spiders are delicate and they are most beautiful, beautiful insects. And they weave this web out of silk, so delicate and so fine, that's what you're doing with your life. You're pursuing your hopes, your dreams, and your aspiration to climb that ladder of success. And your ancestors are so proud of you, especially the one that's always been by your side, this wise elder. Those are the messages that I have for you guys today. I love you guys. Te quiero mucho. Te mando mucho besito con mucho amor. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. If you want to book a reading with me, if you want to have a Reiki healing session with me, or if you want to buy crystal healing handmade jewelry from Blues Traveling Jewels, okay? I love you guys so much. Te quiero mucho. Te mando mucho besito con mucho amor, YouTube.